Hey members, welcome into our Cancer Leo love reading for October 2025. I thank you as always for being on this side of the channel, y'all. Y'all know that. Love you lots. Okay, I thank you for your love and support. And we're gonna get into this, okay? I'm going to just pull general energy that's around you in love and romance, and then we're going to see where you are specifically. If y'all have been with me long enough, you remember when I used to do the love readings like that publicly on the channel. You got butterflies coming out. Okay. And you got higher self. All right. So enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love, no matter how dark or muddy your path may be. Trust the guidance of your higher self. Something could be a little muddy and a little murky around you when it comes to love and relationships, or a particular relationship, okay? I feel like you want to take a sigh like that. I think somebody has a Two of Swords kind of decision to make here, or a King of Swords decision to make. Okay, you got dead end, romance, ghosting, unexpected news, and acts of service here. Reciprocity. I think you're going to be able to know when someone is in a balanced energy with you, and they want me to say it like that. Libra season. In a balanced energy with you. Best part, ghosting with vivid dreams and getting to know each other. Fantasy. Okay. Somebody could give you a gift or an offer out of the blue. That seems to be the theme for the energy right now. Something coming out of the blue. Okay, so that could be a collective message. But it does seem like it is an act of service, or it comes when you need it, or it is something you need. Like somebody maybe shows up for you in a way that makes you maybe reconsider them or consider getting to know them a little bit more. It's like somebody's trying to show you that they care for you through their actions. Okay, now somebody could be in a connection or a relationship that is in fact a dead end, but they're a little too complacent with that security, or, you know, for the sake of their financial security, emotional security, mental security, whatever the case may be, they're staying in the situation even though it is a dead end. I just heard, do yourself a favor. I don't know how that's relevant for somebody here, but do yourself a favor. So maybe that's coming from your higher self. Act in service of your highest good might be the advice here. Are you going to stay in something that is a dead end, or are you going to open yourself up to the gift and offer of reciprocity in a connection with somebody who wants to get to know you? Because maybe the best parts of a relationship are missing in this dead end connection, and it's like you could have that. You could have that, but the ghosting part, I think, is what maybe is holding somebody up here. Because whether or not they don't want to ghost the person they're in the dead end situation with because of that sense of security. So maybe this is like a trauma bond that somebody's in, or something of that nature, where they don't want to hurt somebody, but they know they're not happy either, or they know that's not where they need to be. Okay, Okay, take it all as it resonates. Let's see where you're at in all of this. Okay, where is Cancer Leo divine in all of this energy? Where is Cancer Leo in all of this energy? Thank you. Ghosting came right back out. So maybe you're the one that did the ghosting here. The communication between you and someone seems non-existent. Don't allow this moment to taint your dating life with others. Attraction. Maybe you were too attractive for somebody. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. Somebody maybe felt like you were better off without them. Friends with benefits. Or that's all they could offer. Yeah, someone may be interested in an intimate connection with no strings attached. Be prepared for all that may be in store. This could be somebody who you were very attracted to but ghosted you. Words of affirmation. Ooh, this is a smooth talker. Yeah, it's a slick talker. This is somebody who knows how to say the right things to make you believe that they are into you or they want something more with you when that might not be the case. They have a way with their words. Price of love. Yeah. Magnetic souls and power couple. Love language. Okay. All right, Cancer Leo. So, or Cancer Leo placements again. Look at your moon, your Mars, your Venus, your Jupiter, and your Lilith. Are you willing to make an investment in someone? I almost feel like who might have sold you the idea of a power couple, or you have convinced yourself maybe that you could be a power couple with somebody. This is somebody who says they want more, but they're not ready for more. I'm so sorry, Cancer Leo, but that's what I'm getting with this ghosting. They say they want more, but they don't show up in a way that allows more to happen. Because maybe you have your guard up with this person, or maybe you kind of already sense a little bit of a touch and go kind of a vibe with them. Price of love. Are you willing to make I'm stuck on that energy. I think that's the strongest vibe here. Are you willing to make an investment when it comes to love? Are you ready to pay the toll? Remember that love is not a destination, but a journey. Your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards each other. But never be afraid to express your true feelings. With the one you love, seize the opportunity. Let someone know that they're missed or loved. This may be you or your partner's love language. I can't get over that. Somebody was talking the talk, but they couldn't walk the walk. They were saying all the right things. That made you think that maybe there was that magnetic connection, or, oh, y'all could be a power couple, or whatever the case may be. But this is somebody who has a hard time showing up in that energy. Yeah, like, I can't make it up. I'm sorry. It's like they just really want to hang out. But they know they might have to present themselves that way in order to hang out with you. So you might be on this kind of like, I'm only looking for a life partnership. I'm only looking for, you know, my person. I'm looking to date seriously, not for fun, not for play, like for real connection. And somebody maybe knew that that was the way to get to you. So they maybe pretended like that's what they wanted to. I can't make it up. Third party. But maybe what you need to know here, Cancer Leo, is that somebody absolutely had third parties while they were claiming to want forever with you. They might have been telling a couple people that they were the one. You're my forever. I really only see myself being with you, kind of a thing. This is somebody who knows how to create the energy of magnetic soul connections. Lover's lane, I can't make it up. This is somebody who's maybe very passionate, or they're maybe very good in bed, or they have a very kind of sultry, lusty, you know, horny kind of energy about them. But yeah, they definitely had a couple lanes that they were in that lover's energy. And it's kind of like, are you willing to put up with that? Or, you know, is that really what you want? Now, some of y'all are like, no. This could be clarity and confirmation. Maybe you had that feeling, and this is confirming that, yep, that's what's going on. Especially if this person kind of ghosted you or had to take a step back. Yeah. Fire and desire is what controls them at this point, or that's what someone was leading with. So yeah, you might have been very attracted to this person. They might have been very attracted to you, but they were absolutely, you know, in that energy with other people, not just you, despite what they maybe said or what they wanted you to believe about where y'all were going. Price of love, money and finance. Yeah, there's a cost here. Maybe somebody's money is a little funny, so that's why they just want to hang out and do the kind of casual surface thing, because maybe they can't afford to be in love like that. To their mind, not that that's truth, but to their point of view, or from their perspective, they feel like they can't afford to be in that kind of connection. Yeah. You know why? Again, that's why they ghost, because it would require a consistent version of themselves. And if this is somebody who's used to pretending to be somebody that they're not, they might not even really know who they are in order to know what is a proper compatibility for them. But they know that there are people out there looking for that, and so it's kind of like they cosplay. I just heard they cosplay. They cosplay somebody who's ready for that when that's not what they want, nor, again, what they're prepared for. And then they go. So they might not have just done this to you. They could do this to a lot of people. Yeah, safe place. Like, again, I don't think this person knows how to be a safe place for you, Cancer, Leo. Have faith. So have faith that there is somebody out there for you, Cancer, Leo. Maybe, again, you're on the dating scene. And this could be a reoccurring theme that you come up against with people. Don't let this make you doubt that there is love on the horizon for you, okay? That there are people out there who are ready for what you're ready for, want what you want, and can give it. Again, they can talk the talk and walk it and back it up. Okay. Let's dig a little deeper. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think you see that clearly now. And that's you, Cancer, Leo. Okay. Mainly Cancer energy. But Queen of Cups, right? You got a lot of love to give. And it's like, I kind of feel somebody like, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Like, I'm ready to give this cup to somebody. Why can't I find the right one to give it to? You know what? The right one is probably going to find you more often than not, Cancer, Leo. So don't you stress about it. Don't worry about it. I know that's easier said than done, my love. I know. I know. But they're coming. Have faith. Trust and believe that love is here to stay this time around. Don't let your fear or doubt interfere. Trust the divine. Yeah. Maybe I'm speaking on somebody in your world or in your life at one point, Cancer, Leo, that kind of ghosted you because they really weren't ready. Maybe they are. Okay. Maybe they are. Maybe somebody had to go get their finances together before they could approach you. I can't make it up. I didn't even look at these two cards. I'm looking out my window. Somebody had to go get their finances right before they could step to you the way they wanted to step to you. So maybe you thought somebody ghosted you because there was a third party. No. That's another timeline for somebody here. It's not that somebody has a third party. They're focused on getting their coins together so that they can show up for you in the way that they want to as this power couple and this safe place with security. Yeah, somebody wants to be financially secure first, and they had to figure that out. Or they had to go get things in order to create a safe place for you. You're their Queen of Cups. Whoever this is to you, Cancer, Leo, they look at you like a Queen of Cups. And they want to protect you. Yeah, I can't make it up. 4 of Cups. Page of Pentacles, right. Like I said, that confirms it. This person didn't have a third party. The third party was their job or their work or their finances. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person wanted to give you their whole heart. I can't make it up. Cancer, Leo, I can't make it up. Because they're a King of Cups. Sorry. I don't mean to yell. Because they're a King of Cups to your Queen of Cups. Yeah, so some of y'all maybe thought, oh, they went off with somebody else. Oh, they did this. Oh, you know, maybe they were always dating. No. They were focused on you, but they maybe did ghost you, and that wasn't the right thing to do. Maybe they should have talked to you about what their plan was, but they had to go get into that 8 of Pentacles and get themselves in order, again, to provide a secure and safe place for you as their Queen of Cups. This is somebody who really cherishes you, Cancer, Leo. Like I don't know that they speak to it. I don't know that they speak to it. Yeah, it weighs heavy on them. I think they know that they kind of messed up with you, though. Like, they could have just said that they needed to get their finances together, but maybe they didn't know how to say that. Maybe they didn't want you to look at them in a certain way. Like, again, somebody could have been a bit unstable, but they knew that. They had to go get themselves together. They had to go stabilize themselves, but they think about it. Like, had I just toned Cancer... Tone. This was somebody maybe afraid that you were going to switch up on them if you knew what they were going through. Not that that's the truth, but that could have been somebody's fear. Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, like you were going to switch up on them. You were going to dash. You were going to dart and leave them behind. 8 of Cups. They feel like they had to. This could be a separation between 2 souls. Y'all could be in like a mirrored soul. I'm seeing the mirrored soul card from the Oracle deck. Y'all could be a mirrored soul. This person had to go become the best version of them before they could step into your life. Especially if they didn't have a safe space for you, or they weren't in a position to provide that for you. They went and figured out how to get that going, or how to set that up. So I feel like this person's coming back, and that ain't nothing but the truth, Cancer, Leo. So no, it wasn't a third party person. Work was the third party. Money was the third party. The finances was the third party. It wasn't a person. It wasn't a whole bunch of other people. This is somebody, ooh, the moon, I can't make it up. This is somebody who got their ish together for you, or was getting their ish together for you. And again, I think they beat themselves up for not just saying that, not telling you that. It's like somebody was really in love with you, the Ace of Cups with the King of Cups. And they started thinking about this power couple dynamic y'all could be in. And then it's like it hit them their role. And it's like, oh, shoot, Cancer, Leo's going to be looking to me for provision. This is a masculine. Provision, protection. Like, I gotta step up into that. I'm getting kind of Hierophant energy. This could be somebody who has like a Taurus energy or a Gemini energy. Take it as it resonates. Or an important placement or a second, third house activity going on right now. Take it again as it resonates. But this is somebody who wanted to do it right. Like it hit them who they had to be in order for that power couple dynamic to work. And they felt like they were not there. No, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. And you might have been a little bit more stable than them. So, okay, maybe a little ego got involved here. All right. Maybe someone's ego was a little ruffled by the fact that they weren't in position to provide for you. You might have been more in position to provide for them if you're the feminine here. And that didn't sit well with somebody. So it's like they had to go get their coin in order. Which, I mean, hey, to each his own, right? If that's what they felt like they had to do, that's what's important to them. That's what they went out and did. Yeah, that's what's important to them, period. The Ace of Pentacles with the Hermit. That's exactly what's important to them. But now that they have gone through this, it's like they regret not communicating that with you. Because that's simple to say. But maybe they didn't feel like you would believe them. Maybe they didn't want to feel like they were letting you down, or... yeah, it's something about that. For whatever reason, they felt like ghosting was the right action, and it just wasn't. It wasn't. But we all make mistakes. Maybe they impulsively did it. Yeah, they didn't see that then, but they see it now. 8 of Swords. Yeah, somebody thought they were doing what was best. But know that this person is never not attracted to you. It wasn't because they weren't attracted to you or that they didn't have love for you. It's because they had love for you and they were attracted to you that they had to go get their ish together. Yeah. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords with the 3 of Cups. Feels like somebody had to step into their King of Pentacles in order for them to feel like they could celebrate being a power couple, or celebrate. It's meaningful for this person. Being able to be the King of Pentacles for you, Cancer, Leo, means a lot to them. It's about how you see them and how you view them, Queen of Swords. So this is maybe somebody who was financially insecure, or again, as many masculines are conditioned to believe that their worth is their money. Yeah, my throat chakra keeps going crazy. Which isn't true, but it is the society that they built. That's why it's like the patriarchy is also hard on men. They don't see them. Many don't see it like that though, but in truth it really is. It's unhealthy for them too, but 'tis the world they created, right? It's a man's world. Nonetheless, they worry about how you view them. That's what's important to them. They want to be celebrated by you as someone who was able to provide security and safety for you. So somebody's pride maybe got in the way. My goodness. Yeah. But now they maybe see it a little differently. Clarify the 8 of Cups here with power couple in safe place. Queen of Swords back out here again. They walked away before you could form an opinion or a viewpoint or a perspective of them that they did not want you to have at all. So you might have looked at them as like broke or whatever. It's like, so they just dipped. Like, I don't even, and felt like, okay, they'll come back in that King of Pentacles energy. You know, that's all that was happening in their mind. I'm just laying that out energetically for you. I'm sure you get it by now. But that's what you need to know here, Cancer Leo, that that's what's most important. How you view them means a lot. If you don't view them as the person who provided security and safety for you, they wouldn't feel like a power couple. So maybe your version of power couple and their version of power couple were a little different. Yeah, I feel like this person definitely ghosted you in the past, but they're coming back, or maybe they recently stepped back into your world and you're kind of wondering, where did they go? What were they doing? That's what they were doing. It wasn't somebody else. It was money and finances. Okay. So what does the higher heart want to say here to Cancer, Leo? You're everything I want and need. And that's what I think they didn't realize, that they left you with that impression that maybe you weren't good enough for them, or that you weren't attracted to them anymore, or something shifted and something changed. I think they hate that they left that unspoken about, or they left that kind of murky here. Okay. I might need to get a little lozenge, my goodness. Everything reminds me of you. Oh, right. I don't think this person could connect with anyone else if they even wanted to. That's what you need to know. They couldn't talk to somebody else if they tried. Because every time, even if somebody did try to talk to them, it was like, no, they're not Cancer, Leo. So it just, that person made them think of you. So I don't think it's ever been a question of how they feel about you, Cancer, Leo. Jeez. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. And that fell on the floor. That's what I mean. Somebody is taking accountability for their behavior, for, again, how they handled this situation, which just wasn't the best. But yeah, and I think they're kind of torn up about it too, because now they feel like they're going to get your Queen of Swords energy. Because they ghosted without saying anything, or without explanation, or, you know, they feel like you're going to have a lot of questions for them. And they got to get ready to answer those questions. Yeah, you're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Like I said, I don't think that this person has lost sight of you, or has lost any spark or fire for you. But I think they feel like they made you think that, or maybe you expressed to them or asked them, like, was it me? Like, what happened? And I don't know why. Well, for a masculine energy that prides themselves on being able to be that kind of provider, secure maker kind of a thing, talking about that is a super vulnerable thing for them. So it's like, they didn't want you to think, again, they care a lot about how you think about them. They didn't want you to think that they weren't financially responsible. Like, I don't know, there's something about that. But I think they realize now that they could have just been honest about what needed to happen before they stepped into that power couple energy with you, and everything would have been okay. Yeah, watching you move on is killing me, but I want what's best for you. I think they also maybe realized that they left that door open for somebody else to come in by not expressing what was going on with them. Okay? So maybe you dated somebody in between after this person ghosted you. Maybe you did move on. And like I said, somebody maybe walked away knowing that that was a possibility, and was like, okay, if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, great and wonderful. They'll have the room to kind of come back in. But yeah, I'm with him because I couldn't have you. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Yeah. Maybe they did watch you move on. Maybe you did talk to somebody else, so they ended up getting with someone. But I don't think it's something that they are looking at as long-term, okay, if that's the case. So have faith. Okay, I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. That keeps coming out. Again, a lot of people who kind of got lost in the sauce here are starting to be found. I'm healing. Please be patient with me. I miss you more and more every day. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. What's that about? I'm keeping tabs on you. You're the best thing that's happened to me. Yeah. So even if they are with someone else, it's not because they compare to you in any kind of way. Yeah, I treat it like an option. I'm sorry. I'm keeping tabs on you. I think they maybe treat this person, if they are with somebody here, Cancer Leo, like an option. Like, I don't think it's serious. I think it's just very surface. This could even be somebody who knows they're an option and they're just dealing with this person, or maybe they got options on each other. But this is somebody who maybe is going through an awakening, Cancer Leo, and they're feeling like, yeah, you're the best thing that's happened to them. Like I said, oh yeah, they are. They're going through a dark night of the soul, okay? That's what you need to know. This person is going through a dark night of the soul. They are an absolute mess right now because they did lose sight of what was important in connection. Money and finances is not necessarily as important as they were making it, okay? And they are healing though. So it's not like they're in a dark night or they're going through some sort of shadowy time and they're not making any progress. They are healing and making progress towards being, I think, that proper reflection for you, Cancer Leo. Okay, and they definitely have their eye on you still. So you keep doing you. You keep living your life and let this person come in when they feel guided to, okay? If this is somebody you do want to reconnect with, okay, or would be open to hearing from. And even if you're not open to hearing from them, you need to know that they're watching you. Okay? Alrighty, y'all. I love you, love you, love you, love you lots. I really do hope that this was helpful and gave you some clarity or guidance on what you might got going on when it comes to love and romance. As always, love to hear from you in the comments about what connected with you. All right? And I'll see you all in our next one. Love you lots. Namaste.